Today's stream is sponsored by a half-eaten noodle cup, as in I'm eating the noodles, not the cup, and then a fully drank glass of water. All right, first up, guess what? One of the big main reasons that I hadn't been streaming is because my computer decided it didn't want to hang out anymore. It really just did not want to do that. So welcome to my graphics are my passion slideshow that I made before stream and then accidentally completely deleted 10 minutes before stream because I deleted the wrong file folder. So here they are, round 2. As we're jumping back into things, is that my computer was gutted because it was dropping all of the frames during streams and crashing streams. And so ultimately, I think that the solution was to uninstall and reinstall Windows. What does that mean? Completely backing up your computer. What does that also mean? I needed to go through all of my files on my computer. What does that also mean? I lost a lot of my files on accident. because I don't know how math works. So what does that mean? That means that we get to have extra crispy refresh adventures where everything is brand new because I literally have to remake it. So in the end, it's good news. I did it once before and I can do it again. Some of the things that were saved in the adventure are my art projects, which is fantastic because I have a couple of adventures that we're working on for stream assets, and then I have a couple things that I'm also working on for some buddies of mine, and I'm wrapping those up, and then we get started on adventures. So this summer is going to become a very art adventure. We're going to be getting some fresh, crispy stuff. What does that also mean? Video editing. I had a lot of video edits that I made and have been uploading onto YouTube. And then the ones that I was working on actively all got deleted on accident because I'm silly goofy like that. And we get to do it all over again. What does that mean? Fresh videos. This also means, as you'll notice, a lot of the sounds and almost all of the redeems are completely gone. So we've had some really lovely gift subs to the apple orchard. Thank you, everyone. And there was no sound attached. There's a reason. Because I also did not understand that all of my mix-it-up settings and all my bot settings were not saved to the cloud. So we're remaking them. One step at a time. So it'll be a lot like starting over on a streaming adventure. Think of it less of a loss and more of like a, oh, well, okay. More stuff. Wow, so crispy. An extra big thank you to Zonical, who helped completely refresh my computer. One of the things that's been an adventure is YouTube. Thank you for all of your support on YouTube. Thank you for the comments and subscribers and all that jazz because, you know, stuff. We've done a lot of really cool stuff and fun stuff together, and so we're going to start trying to put it there too because Twitch is a really interesting platform that doesn't save your stuff for very long. It saves it, sure, but the VODs go away when you're an affiliate and all that jazz, and that's what I am. And so we're adventuring and sharing some stuff on YouTube. So if you want to relive some moments or see some fun stuff that you weren't able to see live, then there you go. Up next, emotes. We get some new ones, friends. I've also got some more on the way. I just need to finish compiling and submitting the reference sheets, the little reference images, to Shai, excuse me. For sailorschai has been working on some emotes for us. These were commissioned a little while back, and there's a new one. So if you're a subscriber, you should have a new emote today, a little wavy wave. And these are available for free in the Discord server as well. So if you're over in the Discord server, you can just pop a little wave in there. Pop a little wave. I like the style that Shai uses. It's fun and unique, and with art time adventures, I feel like it's very fitting for this channel to have some stuff that looks like we're doing little sketches together. Next week we'll get the next emote drop, because we're doing it one drop at a time. 4 more animated emotes, and then we're getting some still emotes as well. We have a lot of opportunity for slots, so if you have any suggestions or requests, please let me know. Especially, like, write them down in the Discord server in the suggestion spot. What else is new? A new banner. This is by our buddy bobamilkghost. But this is our new social banner and Discord banner, which is very fun. So once our Discord server becomes boosted up to the next level, then we get to have this as part of our little welcome in, our little customization for the server space, which is very fun and very cute. Thank you so much, Lee. They put their whole butt into this. Here, let me show you. We can do some zoom-ins, maybe. They put a rainbow in there because they could. So, you know, just extra gay confirmed, which is super fun. This might be why I sound like I'm in a cardboard box. And my microphone thingy broke. You know, so this microphone is not USB. It's got a cable that goes into the microphone, and then it goes into a box, and then that box goes into the computer. So my mic interface decided to kick the bucket, and so I had to get a new one. And the only thing I know how to do with it is plug it in and turn up the gain. I'll be able to do cover songs once I don't sound like box time. This is a tentative plan. Let me zoom in a little bit. I like event planning. I think it's really fun, and I just do it because I like to and I can, and I had a lot planned for last year, and event planning is a lot. So not all of them happened, which is cool news because we can do them later. Some things we've got coming up is the birthday month. Next month is my birthday, June, and it's gay. So, you know, we've got a lot of stuff to celebrate in June. And I'm having an extra special secret surprise birthday month-long event happening. So make sure you come to streams. I'll be doing an announcement for what the event is closer to June. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to really try to be here for streaming during May, so that I was completely ready for the birthday event. Yeah, birthday! Yeah! I'm so excited. It'll be a really cute, fun event, and yeah, it'll be cool. How do I give not spoilers? I will get to play a lot of new games. We'll be playing a lot of new stuff, checking some fun stuff out, and giving out little tokens. It'll be similar to an interactive activity like the stamp rally we held in October/November/ the fall. I think it was October. ? Yes, I think so. Yes. So a very similar interactive activity, and you don't have to do it, but you're totally welcome to, and there's lots of opportunities to join the event at any time and have a silly, goofy time with it. It'll be really good. I've made most of the assets for it, and if you are a subscriber, you can see that behind-the-scenes info, some sneak peeks in there, in the Discord server. Yeah, birthday! Yeah, right, second Halloween. Can you read that? Yeah, so one of the things is that I always find out that Halloween shows up way too fast, and so I always say, haha, we should have another one. So we're doing it because I'm never ready for Halloween proper, so we're doing Halloween round 2. We also get Christmas in July, which will be fun. I'm thinking about sending out letters and like making them by hand or something. A little adventure, if you will. Also in June, the solstice for the sun, and I love the sun, so many things. Moving on to August, if you are a fan of wrestling, wrestling is silly, and if you're not a fan of wrestling, we're not doing wrestling, but we are doing a summer sketch slam, because there is a wrestling event in the summer that I enjoy called Summer Slam, and I thought, I can't wrestle, but I can draw. So we're going to have probably a community-based event where we get to draw stuff or be creative in some way. And then in September, it's apple season. I love apple adventures. I love cider the most. Like apple juice, yum, very nice. So we're having another apple season harvest event. We had this a couple years ago, and we had different things like a gacha that you could get. You could get different characters from the Apple family. We have a fun Halloween event that's secret behind the scenes so far, for Halloween specifically, where it's going to be kind of an interactive. If you're familiar with Lo-Fi Girl, that is the current super vague, soft drop about that adventure. And then in December, we've got Yule. Instead of doing Christmas stuff in December, we're moving it to July, and we're doing Yule stuff, because we don't really do Christmas stuff on this channel. We've mostly done Yule adventures, so we're sticking to it. We're going to do Yule again. If you don't know what Yule is like a pre-Christian winter festival in like the Europe areas, which includes Wales. And part of the, I think it's not Wales specifically, but there's a Yule cat creature that I think is really fun. I think we're going to have an event that involves Yule cat, where if you aren't somebody who is gifted a piece of clothing, then the Yule cat comes and eats you. And then in January, we got the classics, like the year recap. What did we do this year? Thinking about it. The aspirations for the upcoming year, all that jazz. And then Wales has some little adventures for January, where it has things like the Welsh Day of Love, and the New Year's Day, and the Mary Louise, and that's with the wassail and singing. And in February, we've got the anniversary Valentine's Day event, because I have my stream anniversary on February 14th. And then on March, Wales has Pancake Day. We could do pancakes. I've got a special surprise. We got to see Pokepaws in the chat earlier, so can we get some hype emotes in the chitty chat? Because Poke made a fun thing by complete surprise to me. I had no idea this was coming, and opened up my Discord messages one day and said, oh my goodness. No way. You gotta be kidding me, because Poke is phenomenal. Poke is my current art and rigger for this model. We've been using this model for like 3 years now, and surprise, Poke is making another one. Here's the slide where I cry. Look at it, it's so good. So if you didn't know, I have a new design that I've posted on the internet and in the Discord server and all that jazz, where I wanted to change outfits to something that was a little bit more like D&D fantasy inspired, because right now I'm wearing very many street clothes, and that doesn't necessarily go with the world building as I've fleshed it out over the years. And now that we've got a really good world building adventure, Poke surprise drew the design for new VTuber. So here's our upcoming adventure. Isn't this sweet? It looks so nice. Here, I'll zoom in. Look at that! The Pokepaws! And just a really big honor being one of Poke's first VTuber models, and I'm really excited because Poke has gotten so good. Poke has always been great. Being one of their first VTuber models, I look awesome right now. And they've got a bunch of fun features that they've offered to share, like a tail wag, and they do dilated pupils and stuff now, and their models blink and stuff. So I really recommend checking out Poke's work. Yeah, it's super fun. Here, let me grab a link for you. The ear to skull ratio is up so good. Yeah, the little snoot. Yeah. Yeah, the new leaf on there. Look at it. It's all big. And it's got some shapes to it. And here is the background that you see right now. And I've got some animation paper that I want to try animating some stuff on to really get that texture down for what we're looking for. And then we've got some ideas around the borders for overlay items, and really trying to pull out that fairy tale style adventure, trying to bring the world building into the stream environment a little bit more. And then I think that this, if I can stick with it, would have adaptations into winter and the different seasons. So these blossom lanterns and stuff would have different colors, and the trees would have no leaves, and all that jazz. So, yeah. This is part of the world building. This is the apple orchard itself. And we've started concepting little critters to go around and run in the orchard. Like these guys. These are some of the things that we worked on in stream in the Discord server while not being able to stream on my computer proper because everything is like falling apart. So here we go. The little freaks. Thank you, Jack. So this has been really interesting. You know, creature design is so fun and so fascinating and such a good skill builder. Looking at different things, there's just really big directions I want to go, and where a lot of the fairy tale world and in stories is very bittersweet, fantasy horror, folk horror. And so I think that having some designs like this is a really good place to start, because I want to push them. I really want to push them in a direction, because all of my art looks really cute. It's all adorable, and I'm really excited to see where my brain goes from here, because there's a lot of elements that we can kind of include moving forward and push things into new and bigger directions with creature design as we continue building the world and the lore. We've also been doing some world building design, so here's an example of some market art, which is kind of cool to think about. So we've got the orchard, that is our background sketch currently, but then we've also started working on things like, what does the town market look like? And going down into and up into different areas, and what kind of designs would we like to see? Next week, I think we're streaming on Tuesday and Friday, and I think that's what we're going to be doing moving forward, is streaming twice a week. Just leaving some room for the art adventures I get to catch up on,